Good evening, everyone. It is certainly my pleasure and my honor to be here with you all today and to take part in this acknowledgement and celebration, and also to see my old friend Arturo Vargas. We worked together for many years in South LA, and I really admire the way you have built the organization. So I listened to what Cecilia said, and I do have to say I can identify with most of it. I didn't have the honor of knowing Congressman Roybal, but certainly knew of his legacy and had the honor, do have the honor now, of working with his daughter, and knew her years before I actually had the opportunity to meet her. Because one of the things about being in Congress that has been very exciting to me is that you can know of people in the community, you can know of their work, you can know of their legacy, and then you get to come here and work with them. And that's what it's been like for me over these last 5 years. So you know about giants in the community, and I have known of Javier and his work for many years, way before I actually met you, Javier. I remember when you were in Sacramento, except for you were only there for a few minutes before you were able to make it to Congress. But I've certainly watched you over the years, and when I had the opportunity to come to Congress, to me it was very exciting that I would be able to work with members like Javier Becerra. And people often say to me, when I've been here 5 years, so I'm still kind of new, and people say, oh my God, it must be so awful to be in Congress. There's all this partisanship, and all you guys do is fight. And we do that, right, Raul? We do fight. But, you know, a lot of what you might see us fighting, a lot of it might be theater, because we might have differences of opinion, but we all are here for the same reasons. And the thing about Javier is that he has this kind of low-key, quiet style. And you don't really know that he can be very forceful, but come into a meeting of the Democratic caucus and watch him with that gavel in his hand. And that quiet demeanor changes. And everybody is very clear when we're in the Democratic caucus meetings who is in charge. And I have to say that I was very honored when he asked me to be a lieutenant and to serve as the chair of the Caucus Rules Committee. It has this crazy name, but that's the bottom line of what it is, right? And he asked me if I would be willing to do that, and I said I would be more than happy to do that, and I would be happy to have your back. Because the thing about members like Javier Becerra, you know, some people run for office and you're not exactly sure why they actually want to do this, but there is no mistaking about Congressman Becerra because he is a man of values. He is a man that has fought his entire life for social and economic justice, and that manifests itself in the way he goes about his leadership style, but it also manifests itself in the substance in which he fights for. So we look to him when it comes to critical issues, whether you're talking about immigration reform, where obviously he has been a leader for many, many years, healthcare implementation, or Social Security. All of us know that he will be on the front lines of making sure that everything we do in Congress is consistent with that set of values. And so you have led the Democratic caucus in wonderful ways, and I know that you will make sure that we continue to be on the front lines of fighting for social and economic justice. And I'm very proud, number one, that you are the recipient of such a prestigious award, that I am your colleague, and most importantly, that I can call you a friend. Congratulations, Javier.